Picture this. You're facing the biggest battle of your life. Every day is a fight. But through it all, there's one thing that gives you strength, a voice, a song, an artist who feels like they're speaking just to you. Now imagine one day that very artist does something so unexpected, so powerful, that it changes everything. Well, that's exactly what happened to Maya, a young woman whose life took a heartbreaking turn. But what Beyoncé did for her, it wasn't just a simple act of kindness. It was something so deeply emotional, so powerful, that it brought everyone to tears. And trust me, you don't want to miss the moment that had the entire internet crying. So stick around, because this story is about to get unbelievable. Celebrities get a lot of love, but let's be real. Most of the time, they feel untouchable, like they exist in a whole different world. But every now and then, a superstar reminds us that they're more than just icons, they're human. And if there's one thing Beyoncé has proven over and over again, it's that she truly cares about her fans. From surprising kids in hospitals to dedicating songs to those in need, Queen Bey has a heart as big as her talent. But this story, this one hits different. Let me introduce you to Maya, a bright soul, a fighter, and one of the biggest Beyoncé fans you could ever meet. No matter how tough things got, Beyoncé's music was her escape, her inspiration, her strength. Maya had been battling cancer for a while, and it wasn't easy. The endless hospital visits, exhausting treatments. It was a roller coaster of emotions. But through it all, one thing kept her going: Beyoncé. She knew every song, every lyric, every dance move. Her hospital room, covered in Beyoncé posters. Her dream, to see Queen Bey perform live, even just once. Her family and friends saw how much Beyoncé meant to her, so they tried everything, writing letters, making posts, reaching out online. But let's be honest, Beyoncé is one of the busiest people on the planet. What were the chances she'd actually see it? Well, fate had other plans. Maya wasn't just any Beyoncé fan. She lived for her music. Even during her toughest days, when she was too weak to get out of bed, she would put on her headphones, close her eyes, and let Beyoncé's voice carry her through. Halo was her go-to song when she needed comfort. Run the World Girls gave her strength on the hardest days. And when she felt like giving up, I Was Here reminded her that her life mattered. Her family saw the impact Beyoncé had on her. They saw the way her eyes lit up when she watched old concert clips, how she smiled even on days when the pain was unbearable. And that's when they knew they had to try and get Beyoncé's attention. They started small, a few tweets here and there, an Instagram post with the hashtag Beyoncé for Maya. But nothing happened. Then Maya's best friend Olivia had an idea. What if we made a video? So they got to work. Olivia gathered clips of Maya dancing to Beyoncé's music in the hospital, singing along during chemotherapy sessions, even performing her own little single ladies routine while wearing her hospital gown. The video was raw, emotional, and powerful. They uploaded it to TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram with one simple message. Beyoncé, if you see this, Maya has been your biggest fan through every step of her battle. She dreams of meeting you. Please, if there's any way, make this happen. And that's when things took off. The video started getting likes, then shares, then thousands of views. Celebrities began reposting it. News outlets picked up the story. It was everywhere. And then something incredible happened. One evening, Maya's mom got a phone call from an unknown number. She almost didn't answer, but when she did, the voice on the other end made her freeze. "Hi, this is Beyoncé's team. We need to talk about Maya." Maya's mom broke down in tears. This was real. Beyoncé had seen the video. She had heard Maya's story, and she wanted to do something about it. Now, at this point, nobody knew exactly what Beyoncé was planning. Would she send a video message? A gift? Maybe even a phone call? No one could have predicted what happened next. Maya had no idea what was about to happen. She was having what felt like a regular day at the hospital. Nurses coming in and out, another round of treatment, and her usual routine of listening to Beyoncé's music to keep her spirits up. But then, her mom walked into the room, trying and failing to hold back a smile. "Maya," she said, her voice shaking a little. "I need you to sit up for this." Maya looked confused. "Why, what's going on?" Before her mom could answer, a nurse walked in holding an iPad. The screen was facing away, but Maya could tell something big was happening. And then it happened. The screen flipped around, and staring back at her was none other than Beyoncé herself. "Maya," Beyoncé's warm voice filled the room. "It's so nice to finally meet you." For a solid 5 seconds, Maya just froze. Her mouth opened, but no words came out. Her eyes filled with tears. She clapped her hands over her mouth, shaking her head like she couldn't believe what was happening. "And oh, way," she finally gasped. "No, way." Beyoncé just smiled. "Yes, way." Maya burst into tears. She covered her face, laughing and sobbing at the same time. Her mom was already crying. The nurses? Crying. Olivia? A complete emotional wreck. Beyoncé's voice softened. "I just wanted to tell you how incredibly strong and inspiring you are. I saw your video, and girl, you've got moves." Maya managed a teary laugh. "You saw that. I loved it," Beyoncé said. "And I just want you to know, we're all rooting for you. You're a fighter, and you're so loved." At this point, Maya could barely speak. The moment was so overwhelming, so surreal, that she just kept shaking her head, wiping her tears, trying to process what was happening. And then, Beyoncé did something that nobody saw coming. She sang for her. Right there. Through the screen, Beyoncé began to softly sing Halo. Maya gasped. Everyone in the room held their breath. "Remember those walls I built? Well, baby, they're tumbling down." Maya clutched her chest, as if trying to physically hold onto the moment. The emotions were too much. She sobbed into her hands as Beyoncé kept singing, her voice full of warmth and love. Even Beyoncé herself got emotional. Her voice cracked slightly as she sang, and she had to pause to take a deep breath. "Sorry," she said with a little laugh. "I'm getting emotional too." Maya wiped her face, her smile breaking through the tears. "This is the best day of my life." Beyoncé smiled back. "You deserve this, Maya." The call lasted about 10 minutes, but to Maya, it felt like a lifetime. When it ended, she just sat there, completely overwhelmed, staring at the screen where Beyoncé's face had just been. "That really just happened," she whispered. "And if you think that was the end of it, oh no, because Beyoncé wasn't done yet. The very next day, a package arrived at the hospital. Inside, a signed, personalized letter from Beyoncé, a full box of exclusive Ivy Park merch, and VIP tickets to one of her upcoming shows. Maya couldn't believe it. "Is this real life?" she kept asking over and over again. It wasn't just about meeting Beyoncé. It was about feeling seen, feeling loved, feeling like her battle wasn't just something she was fighting alone. She had Beyoncé, her idol, in her corner. And let me tell you, when the world saw this story, the internet exploded. Fans flooded social media with love and support. Celebrities reacted to the story. News stations covered the emotional moment. It became one of those rare, pure, heartwarming stories that reminded everyone just how powerful kindness can be. And as for Maya, she held on to that moment like a treasure. In the hardest days, in the toughest battles, she had a memory, a voice, a song, a moment that reminded her she was strong. And all because Beyoncé cared enough to make it happen. Wow. I don't know about you, but this story just hit different. It's not every day that a global superstar like Beyoncé takes time out of her insanely busy life to make a personal connection like this. But she did, and it meant everything to Maya. This is the kind of story that reminds us how much small acts of kindness can change a life. Maya didn't ask for a miracle. She didn't expect anything. But when the world came together to share her story, something beautiful happened. And let's be real, this is why Beyoncé is on another level. She's not just one of the greatest performers of all time. She has a heart that matches her talent. But now, I want to hear from you. Speech Balloon, what do you think about this? If you could have a personal moment with your favorite artist, who would it be? And what would you say? Drop your answers in the comments. I'll be reading and replying to as many as I can. And hey, if this story made you smile, hit that like button. Let's spread more positivity on the internet. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss more inspiring stories like this one. Thanks for watching, and remember, kindness is powerful. See you in the next one.